Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Minecraft server spotlight for the generic gaming Tekkit server. Let's get started. So, this is a server. I'm just going to walk through the spawn here. I'm going to show you around the server, kind of like a tour really. Look at the pros and everything, look at the cons. But I know this server, it's very nice. I mean, the buildings, the architecture, well, that's probably the same thing, but the staff are very, very nice. So I'm just going to give you a quick tour, and what I really like about this is it gives you a tutorial room. So it teaches you everything, because I know other servers do not do that. They'll be like, oh, it's your fault for, I don't know, just your fault. Well, these people actually give you the info and everything. I don't believe I've introduced myself either, which is probably bad, but I'm Mr. Patman789, and yeah, this is one of my first videos on YouTube, and I hope you do enjoy it. These signs here, they're just showing you all the info and everything. It's really cool. But it's good because it gives you all the information, so you don't go running to the staff asking them questions when you can just go here. And I think it's a good idea by the people who made this, because I know it can get busy on here around, it's I want to say Friday night, 40-50 people usually. And this is Tekkit, and if you don't know what Tekkit is, it's a big upgraded version of Minecraft, and once you go to Tekkit you never go back. And if you're familiar with Tekkit, you'll see these machines. And I'm using, I know people have asked me this, I'm using the Sortex Fanver pack. I'll give a link in the description. But I like the texture pack. I think it looks kind of cartoony, and I'm not into Sphax. I don't like it very much. It's just my opinion. And this is Red Power. Like I said, if you don't know what Tekkit is, this is going to be a foreign language to you. But I still don't know how to use Red Power, and I've been doing Tekkit since, I don't know, February, March, I don't even know when it came up. But it's quite funny actually. This Tekkit server used to be an original vanilla Minecraft server, but the head developer said, why not make it a Tekkit? And I had no idea what Tekkit was back then. I don't even know when Tekkit started. Might have been December. It was recent. But, I'm just going to walk out of this tutorial room. Silly me. And walk through here. What? Oh, seems... Yes, I know these people. These are some of the staff members of the server who were on at the time. I think by accident I shouldn't have told them I was recording, because they're all bunched up saying, I want to be in the video, I want to be in the video. Well, anyway. So, I'm going to show you we're actually on a mountain right now. So I'm going to show you the lower parts of spawn, which are very, very cool. God jumping from a ceiling, interesting. This server also uses a lot of plugins, including, well, I know for their economy, they use Bose Economy. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Bose Economy, something like that. But here's the little wizard tower. But I'll also give you the link to their Technic post, so you can see all the specific plugins they use, because I have no idea all of them. So this looks like, I don't know, looks kind of like a village, maybe something from Fable, but it's rather interesting. Fly up here. So, pumpkin farm, of course you have to have one of those. That seems to be a clock tower, I think. And that's a little, like, lancing thing, or what do you call it? When the two knights come at each other on horses with those big swords. I don't know that. Jousting, that's what it is. So now I'm going to show you the docks area. And this is the main area of transportation. So it'll give you transportation to like all four corners of the map, east, west, north, and south. And it's very simple. You just stand in the middle and it'll teleport you. But I want to show you something that I find is really interesting. So for the economy basis, this server has a dedicated market where players have, and there you can see a voxel port. You just have to wait a bit, but I'll do a little bit of a, fast forward. And this is the market, but as I was saying before, I'm blabbing on to myself again. This is the market, and this is it's a dedicated thing for player shops, and I said they use Boast Economy, and they use Chest Shop, I think. Yes, Chest Shop, that's their little thing. I know there's other servers with Showcase, which is very pretty. Both of them work well and efficient. Just, Showcase is more good looking if you're more into, appearance-wise. But I'm going to show you now the next little monument of the server, as I like to call it, or they like to call it amazing builds. So it's called the Underground City. You may be thinking, ooh, that's interesting. Well, it is. So let me just give you a sec here. And just going to be a while, because it depends really when you get to this voxel port. 30 Minecraft minutes is like 15 seconds, I think. 20 seconds maybe. So just got to wait here. Yeah, so these guys you're seeing here, Ryan Forger, he's one of the staff members of the server, if I recall. Head moderator, it looks like. But it's a cool little server. I joined, I looked at it with the little open Tekkit server list on the Technic forums, that guy in a suit. But before I go blabbing on about that, here is the Underground City. So let me just show you. Seems these guys like to follow me, kind of like my own little posse maybe. But just walk down here. I should probably speed up. Okay, cool. But it'll all be worth it. This thing is really, 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 really cool. So, as you can see, La Masterpiece, or Chef Oeuvre. Well, no one knows what that is. I don't even know what that is, but I think it's Egg Chef. But here's the Underground City. It's very cool how they do it with the vines and everything. Okay, it's very cool. And all these buildings are interior and everything. They even have a strip club in here, if you can believe it. But it's very, very cool. I don't know if they built this. I don't know what they did, but it's very interesting. So just take a Canterbury. Yes, this is one of the admins' towns. It's rather interesting. Kind of a Fable 2, maybe German, old German type style town. It's literally a big ring, and then it's, a bunch of houses together, and it's very cool. Very, very, very cool. And all these houses have interiors done already, and some people actually live in here. It's a player town run by some admin. But it's very, very cool. And it's got a nice little, I don't know what century this is, and I know there's history buffs out there who will probably say, no, that's wrong. But I can say it's old, and it's classic, which I like. And this is a little ring. I think this is like the king's private estate, if you want to call it. And all the other players are just outside the ring on the outskirts of the houses and all that. So, let me take you to another place. Let me see if I can actually spell it right. Aerolith. Yes, they were telling me about this. Let's give it a second to load. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. So, yes. So, this is Aerolith, which is, what am I saying? It's on a mountain. And it's a bunch of houses. It's very cool. It's got a nice bridge, it's got a sea monster, it's got docks, it's got everything. I mean, it's a very, very cool. My only problem with this would be it's not very much space if you want to do a farm or whatnot, but I think these guys have that all figured out already. This isn't like a staff-only town, if I recall, so players don't live here. I think it's only staff, but for good reason. You don't want someone messing up this place. It's a masterpiece. So, let me just show you the top. So, yes, it's also in the middle of an ocean, hence the sea monster, octopus, squid, whatever you want to call it. But also, later, I may be able to get a word with the owner and give him, and see if he has any insight on what made him want to make this server, but we'll get to that later. Let me just show you around here first quickly. So here's a little close-up of the sea monster. I think you might be interested in that. I mean, it's very cool because it actually looks like it's destroying the bridge based by the block animation. So, it's very cool. And in here you can see the interior of this house. I'm not sure if it's been done yet. Oh, it looks like it's filled with some equivalent exchange things, some crafting benches, whatnot. And it's also got a ship there with a dock and everything. It almost looks like it's got a big water mill at the top. So I guess that's kind of like a mountain. But I'm just going to go back to the tutorial room, see if I can see the owner. Whoa! Seems it's these same guys. I don't know how they knew I was here. But see if I can try to get through here. I think the owner's right actually over there. Let's go see him. So yes, Moist Fist. I know, it may be a bit of a funky name, but his real name, he likes to go by his Brando. But I'm going to see if I can have a word with Moist Fist. I know there are two owners, Chillbilly75 and Moist Fist. But Chillbilly owns a website, Moist Fist owns a server, which I'll link in the forums, in the description. But here's a little poster they've made. As you can see, it shows the server IP, the Teamspeak IP, the forums. So if you want to log in, take a look at it. It's very cool. I'd suggest it. Go in, see if it interests you. It interested me. I thought it was rather interesting. But don't take my word for it. Actually go in there and see it, because it's very, very cool. Let's see. I'm going to try to see if I have a word with an owner. Just give me a sec. Unfortunately not. I couldn't get the TeamSpeak to work with him, because you can only hear his voice and not mine, so you'd be like, what are you asking? What are you talking about? But I know he's been dedicated to this. Used to be an old Minecraft, vanilla, switched to Tekkit, got a lot of new players, never going back to normal Minecraft. Anyway, I hope you do enjoy this server spotlight. Check out this server, comment, like, subscribe if you want, I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.